Hi, this is Mara, and I'm going to be doing a commentary on this edTPA video, and he's doing a lesson about theme. Let's get started.
As you guys noticed as you were reading these chapters, that there was a pretty important theme that came up, right? With the mockingbird, the title of the book. Okay, so what is a theme? Who can tell me what a theme is? Yeah, Alex.
The moral of the story, what it's about.
Okay. Moral of the story, what it's about. Anything else? Yeah, John.
The central attitude.
Central attitude. Okay. Yeah.
What keeps reoccurring?
What keeps reoccurring. Okay. Those are all good things.
I think here he does a good job of asking the students first what they think theme is and how he repeats their answers, and he also gives a good amount of wait time to see to let students respond before giving his own response.
What I'm going to focus on today, though, is have you guys create your own theme and do it the most accurate way possible. So you guys are on the right page with what a theme is. So if you guys want to take something else, take notes on.
I think here he could have less on the slide.
Or a piece of paper. So like some of you guys said, theme is a central message of the text. And it usually says something about life, something about the human condition.
Just to note, this camera angle doesn't really give a very good view to understand how engaged students are because you can only see the backs of their heads. That's one thing to note.
And this PowerPoint's also on Schoology too, so if you guys just want to, you can pull that up. If you don't feel like taking notes, I'm sure it'll help. The theme is more than just a topic. Some of you guys said it was a topic, but it's also different than a moral. A theme, what's that? It should be called a theme. They're probably the same thing. Okay. So it's not a lesson necessarily. It's a theme. It doesn't instruct someone. It's really just an observation. So what you're going to do, and what we're going to work on today, is at first, when you're reading a text, you have to find the topic, something that the theme could be about. And then you make observations on your own. Now, that's the kind of unique thing about themes, is people can come up with different ideas and different things, and I'll show you examples of that. So the key word here with theme is that it's observation. So you're going to make observations from the text about what it says about a particular topic.
I think another thing to note is just that at this point, there's less student engagement, so he's just lecturing, and it's hard to tell if, some students are still interested.
And you don't have to get everything down word for word. Just key thing here is just know that themes are observations. So, to make it a little easier, who's math-minded in here? Who thinks that math is probably a little easier than words? Okay, so I kind of did that for you guys today. So you've got your topic plus your insight will equal your theme, and we'll go over what each one of these are. So a topic is something that keeps reoccurring, like what Macy said, something that keeps reoccurring in the text. And then your insight is then what the book says about it. And that could be anything from what a character says, how the characters interact. Okay?
I think this is a good way, for the math-minded students to understand theme better, but I don't think it could be boiled down to one formula, and you probably should have thought of another way to help students understand theme better.
So first we're going to talk about the Lord of the Flies. I'm going to kind of show you guys exactly how to follow this formula, and then you're going to do it with To Kill a Mockingbird. So for the Lord of the Flies, what are some topics? Yeah. Leadership, good. That's a big one. We did a whole paper on that, so you guys should know a lot about leadership. Yeah.
This is good because he's having more student interaction and asking with examples of Lord of the Flies before he has the students do their own application on To Kill a Mockingbird, which they are reading at the moment. One more thing to note is that he just stands up at the front of the classroom, pretty much in lecture mode, and the way the students are seated is not very collaborative at the moment, so that's just something I noticed.
Survival, good. Savagery, good. Let's keep them coming. You guys have any ideas? Raise your hands. Yeah. Violence, that's good. Another one. Topics found in The Lord of the Flies. Okay. If you guys can't think of any more, I kind of made a brief list of the ones that I can think of. Leadership, which is a big one that we talked about. We focused our whole unit on that. Civilization, which is symbolized by the conch, you remember? Loss of innocence, world wars, violence, bullying, and survival, like what Dusty said. And so that's what you're going to want to do. When you're starting your theme, you're going to want to brainstorm different topic ideas. And what I'm going to focus on then is leadership. And what insights do we have on leadership? Since you guys should all be leadership experts after writing your papers. What insights? What does the book tell you about leadership? Yeah. Leadership is hard, good. It's difficult to do. There's a lot of factors, yeah.
This is more good student interaction, and I also like how he uses his own examples to model for the students what they should be looking for in their own text.
Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. You do need leaders to do a lot of things because you have followers, but you need someone to lead the group in the right direction. Any more? Yeah. Good. You guys be confident. And I lined on your guys' papers, you guys wrote all the different characteristics of leaders, so you guys should be pretty good with that. But what I came up with is three, as I was just kind of brainstorming with what we just did. What you want to start your insights with, this is key, you want to say, the novel reveals to us.
As I said before, it's good that he's modeling his own insights, but I think he should also be having students come up to the board and write down what they thought.
What? So you guys need to write that down about insights. And then you're going to say what it reveals to you. So what I put is characteristics of successful leaders and unsuccessful leaders. So you don't have to be real specific with these insights. I didn't go into what exactly successful leaders are or what unsuccessful leaders are. I just told you what the book reveals to us. And also, you guys can disagree with these too. These are insights. You're going to have different opinions. So even good leaders can be overthrown due to unfortunate circumstances. So
I'm going to stop it here, and at the end of the video, he does allow them to partner up and start thinking of their own topics and insights in order to determine the theme of To Kill a Mockingbird. So I thought that was good that he does have them partner up to work on it. And yeah, that's about it.